Hello, hello. It is Tuesday, August 12th, 7:32 a.m. Central Time. So the CPI numbers were just released. I'll look at what's happening in pre-market, but it looks like CPI came in the same as previous and lower than forecast by 1 basis point, or 2.7 versus 2.8. So I think lower is up for stocks, obviously, as you see that's happening right now. But I just kind of do a quick high level view like I normally do. Um, so we see CPI is up. We're pushing up. It looks like we're kind of holding this key level. We kind of swept it yesterday. Yesterday's low. We held it overnight, and now we're pushing up. So hey, like all time highs potentially again could be in play. Obviously, we'll look at yesterday's previous day high and see how we do. Um, and so I'll just see how the morning shakes out. But it looks pretty bullish. We came in a little bit lower, so we'll just see if it's enough to push us higher, or if the market just wants to wait till the rest of the week because I know there's more data coming. So that is pretty interesting. And then we look at the 1 hour here. And I think I'm looking at electronic trading hours. So yeah, big up candle. I mean, obviously this 2, 3, 6, 7, 9 level could be a good place to buy later. And so I'll just draw a little line there for the morning. And it's also kind of the high kind of rejection point there, and also a breakdown point here. So in a support area there. So that could be interesting. I'll sync that one globally for the morning session. We'll see how that goes. Obviously previous day high and all that. We'll keep an eye on that. And if we look at regular trading hours, how do we look? Yeah, so we close a little bit down after going up for a bit and kind of sweeping that yesterday's high, then and close down, and now we're kind of have a small little gap up. Yeah, so I mean, we could get here, sweep it, we'll just see. I mean, I guess the obvious direction is up. And so if we have a nice gap up, like a pretty strong one, if we end in like 1 hour from now, if we are still holding up strong with a nice gap up, I think we keep going higher. If it's, if the gap is maybe around, like it's a gap up, but it's not really, really strong, maybe we kind of close the gap and then we'll see what happens. Probably bounce back up. I'm not really sure. But there is that. And then, so if I look on the 1 minute and the regular trading hours, and I'll switch to electronic here in a second. Yeah, so nice, amazing gap up. But just kind of looking at yesterday's session, I think I was done trading probably around here, I think. Yeah, I think maybe around here, 10 or so. Had a nice push up later on, which is great. And we completely broke the pre-market high of yesterday. I guess the previous week high we were testing that. Okay, that's amazing. Rejected, and then just nice sell-offs. So this is one of those things where I try to be done in the first half of the day, and then you kind of miss something amazing like this in the afternoon. And just in hindsight, if you look at tested that previous week high, rejected, under the HMA, everything turns red. EMAs turn red. We get under the the pre-market high. Like this is an awesome short. Like I would in theory I would have taken this short, and it would have played out wonderfully. Again, it's hindsight. I wasn't here for it, but it is what it is. And so now going into the morning, let's look at what the kind of 1 minute levels look like here. So this is happening in real time. So this is great. So previous day high, obviously we're watching that. We're breaking above the previous week high again. So you kind of look at these ATR levels. I think this is 1 hour ATR, right? Yeah. So 1 hour kind of ATR situation. So we're kind of at maybe this is like 300%, I think it is. Yeah, 300% of like a 1 hour move. So if you are kind of looking for a quick reversal scalp, I feel like it's coming. Maybe like you sweep here, and I think it'd be a nice little quick short to kind of come back down to this key level that I marked in the previous week high. But again, I'm not taking it. I have bad luck trading uh, pre-market like this. Like sometimes it works out great, but more often than that, I get stuck into a bad trade. So I just don't trade it anymore. Um, but yeah, I guess going into the open here in about an hour. So I like this level, this kind of pullback level. So I'm going to mark this so it shows up here. I like that. Um, we'll also, this could also be a good level just as kind of a pullback launch out point here because it was the 1 minute candle closed super strong here and people bought it up and we kept going. So I like that. And I will sync that globally. So that's a 23741. I don't like that it's showing. Oh, it's okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll be watching pullbacks here, which is fine. Oof, there you go. It swept the previous day high. So let's see what happens. But again, not trading it. So yeah, I'm looking at these two levels for a pullback. I think for a short, I think like hey, we're probably going to sweep this, and if we do, I'll just see what that looks like. But we've swept this. I mean, this could be a good short right here, just because we are at 300% of the ATR, and we've swept this previous day high. So maybe we have a short and we kind of come back down here and all that. But again, not going to take it. And so that's kind of what I'm looking for. I have other levels here in this indicator that I have for key levels. And obviously this yellow level that I marked for Sunday, it held pre-market as a nice little area for, I guess, longs to kind of pile in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there we go. So I'll be watching that as well. So we'll see. Obvious direction is up, but we just have to see what price looks like here in about 50 minutes or whatever. And so that's pretty much it. But yeah, so CPI does look like we came in lower than forecast, but on par with previous. That's year over year came lower than forecast. The US CPI year over year, but the US core CPI came in higher than forecast and higher than previous. Interesting. Anyways, like I don't really know what that means too much. I just know everybody is thinking we're going to have rate cuts in September and it may be another one in December. And so maybe all that's being priced in. And then I think tariffs, I know from reading the news and listening, the Fed is split on the impact of tariffs. And so it's kind of like some are wait and see and some are just, it's not enough information and it's more short term impact and all that. So I think consensus is like 80% plus that we'll get a rate cut in September and then also maybe in December as well. So that's all good for the economy if jobs and everything look good. So, hey, if we get above this yellow line, like we could just keep going. Yeah. So we'll see. But open to volatility this morning. I'm open to both sides. If we get here quickly and sweep it, I will look for the short. If we get down here, quickly, or we open around here, I'll look for us to kind of hold this level and kind of continue upward. But yeah, I may give it a few minutes in the morning too, just to kind of let price shake out. But we will see. All right, so that's it for my morning prep. Good luck out there, and I'll see you after my trading session. Thank you.